So let's go into the exercise. I'm going to put in some background music for us. And I'm going to invite everybody to quietly find a nice space because we want to go through some transformation steps. Actually, before we do begin that, I do want to say one thing, something that I've taught before. There are four stages of transformation in terms of whenever I want to make a change. I taught this in my Crown to Kingship Chabura workshop that I just finished. And I explained that when we talk about wanting, there are 4 levels of wanting. And everybody should take note of it, okay? I can either wish something, I can want something, I could need something, and here's a new word, Wikipedia and Webster Dictionary would not be happy with me, or I can must something. There's a big difference between wishing for something, wanting something, needing something, or I must have that something. And you can tell that I went up in urgency, and each one defines how quick I'm going to be with my transformation. This is not per se what we're talking about, because we're talking about me defining what I want and what I need. I'm talking about transformation. When you set yourself a goal, let's just say now, Elul, it's time for spiritual renewal and revival. You want to do something different in your life, right? So you can essentially say to yourself, well, let's just say, you want to daven every day with all kavanah, with all your heart and soul. So you have to ask, do I wish it? Do I want it? Do I need it? Do I need to daven with kavanah every day? Do I must it? No, when you say I must have, there's urgency. If I don't have it, I won't survive. So it's super duper important that when now we're in this month of Elul, of change, that we define for ourselves the urgency of how much we want to change. Okay, but that's just a side note. Let's go into this transformation exercise within ourselves. And I want everybody to just close their eyes. I'm going to, again, make the music a little bit louder. And just make sure there's no distractions. It won't be a long exercise. And let's just close our eyes. Breathe in through the nose. Hold for a moment. Exhale through the mouth. And I want you to think of something that right now, again, if you had a genie, if they asked you, what do you want? What is it something that you want? And it could be an item, it could be a relationship, it could be an entity, it could be anything. It could be coming to Israel, anything. Think about it. And now I want you to just reassure yourself. Is this something that you want? Or is it something that you need? And then I want you to really go through these 4 levels of transformation and ask yourself, do I wish this? Do I want it? Do I need it? Or do I must it? Think about it for a moment. And see if you don't must it, and it's something good for you, of course. If you don't must it, see what it would take for you to even just upgrade it. If it's only something you wished, see if you can upgrade it to a want. Even if it's just consciously say, I don't want to just wish it, I want to want it. And if you want it already, you could say, well, I don't want to just want it, I want to need it. And if you already need it, then I want you to say, but I want to must it. And if you already must it, then do it. You don't really have anything stopping you, because when you must have something, then Bezrat Hashem, your tefillah is different. Everything's different. Now, this is also an opportunity for you to use this exercise to also ward off the things that aren't good for you. So if there's something that you want or need, and maybe it's not good for you, then you can also downgrade it. You can downgrade it from a must to a need to a want to just a wish. But while you're still in your space, I want to just say something to you. When you want something and it's not fulfilled, our sages teach us that it leaves a hole in our soul. Because God created the world for us to always want something. That's the way he gets us to move, be motivated, and go through and trek through life. So you can't take away your wants or wishes. We're not supposed to take them away. We're just supposed to upgrade them and include Hashem's presence and spirituality in all that we want. But again, it's not about attaining unrealistic standards. You know, perfection is beautiful, but that's not what life is about. We have to accept ourselves for who we are also now, but want to do something more. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes.